All right, perfect. Well, then let's get right to it. So we will be starting the workshop at my place. I will be posting the link in the Discord. So everyone who wants to come practice a little bit can join me. And then we will be moving island. I got 6 islands planned overall to visit. Let's see if we can make it in time. Oh, sorry, Kaba, we do go to Cats 2 times even. We go to Bounce and we go to Arena, your favorite place. So yeah, while we were waiting for everyone, let me just tell you a little bit about me. I started playing 8 months ago in January. I actually never really played a lot of races, but eventually I discovered them. And then I had a few races with John Doe. Not sure if you can remember him. And the other guy was called Bizip. We were racing a lot, but eventually they become faster than me. And I was like, what the fuck are these guys doing? How are they so fast? And then someone told me, oh, these guys they are jump sliding. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then at some point someone taught me how this works. And I was like, oh, I'm actually not that bad at racing, even with slide jumps included. Started becoming faster and faster, and yeah, still racing until today. The 4 people so far. Anyone else wants to join? Got Soan here with our Sappy Cube. Pull up them cubes. Wait another minute, then we start. All right, let's go. So to start with, we will take this portal here, and this is our starting point. Gotta take the right portal leading to Afala. All right, well, looks like we got a couple people here now. So to start with, I think everyone knows how basic movements work, just going over them quickly. With WASD, you just walk around, spacebar you jump. With C you crouch, and then with shift you do the roll. Now one of the basic mechanics that's part of every race, that's the slide jumping. Now, a lot of people always wonder how you do slide jumps, but basically you run and then you slide. That's the starting point of it. Now to do a slide jump, you need to slide and jump. Slide, jump, slide, jump. You can do this overall 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fifth one doesn't really give you any more speed. You're basically slowing you down or keeping you at the same speed. So what you want to do is do these 4 slide jumps and then you're up to speed. What's next? You can either bunny hop, that's what I'm doing right now, so just short jumps on the ground in order to keep up speed, or you can just keep on going with slide jumps. You might lose a little bit of speed, but overall you're staying at the same level of speed. Now the next thing I got here, which we can do, is using blower. I got a couple of blowers here. Usually, if you want to enter a blower, this is about the range where we want to jump. So right here, you jump, get a good speed boost, and you can keep going. Keep going with the bunny hops until the next one, and even more. Problem is when you go in and you jump too late, you lose your speed, and it takes much longer to get to the next one. If you go in too early, so jump height for initial slides, we do in most races you do a slide jump to get up to speed. So you want to keep them as short as possible. You could do slide jumps like this, but this takes a long time to speed up. Ideally, you just want to keep them short. So just a quick tap on the space bar so you can speed up as fast as possible. You don't want to lose too much time since most races you do slide jumps all the time and every race you start standing still, so you want to speed up as quickly as possible. So keep those jumps short. If needed, if you have to do a longer jump, of course, it makes sense to press your spacebar a little longer. But just to speed up, just quick taps, and you're good to go. All right, to finish off on my own island and the slide jumps and the blower runs. Let me just see. A lap with a topo, yes, of course. Yeah, let's take the field topo. So to finish off, we will do my blower run. Gonna use the topo avatar. Let me launch the game. Here it is. All right, join up. Also, you might be able to break the record because the record here in Blower Run, they were all set in Wave 1 and Wave 2, and since then there were like 2 changes to how blowers work, so you might get a new best time here. Who knows? All right, let's go. So we start with a slide jump in the first blower, and then we keep bunny hopping to the next one. You can even take shortcuts if you go on the right side, but just keep bunny hopping. Don't run for too long or you're gonna lose your momentum. Oh damn, trackpad guy on place 3. I can't believe it. Alright, so that was the part on my island. Now we're moving over to slippery slopes where we're going to train slides on inclined ground. I'll go over there and post you the link in Discord. Here it is. I found that map a few weeks ago. It has a small race on it, but it's I think a pretty good place to train slide jumps on an inclined ground. Also not too hard to hit, but we will see soon. Link in the game, yeah, sure. Oh, you can't see an island. Oh, damn. Let me get back then. Yeah, I can see. Not allowing for me either. Six God is going to rock my workshop. Hmm. Well, that's not working. Man, you're rocking my workshop. Yeah, yeah. Which I can. Oh no. How are we supposed to do my 6 islands now? Well, thing is, the website is not working either. Yeah, gateway timeout. Well, I hope they. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be hard for me to find another day, to be honest. No, that's bad timing, really. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You in? The map menu. Oh yeah, it does work. No, 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 I went back to my own island, but the map menu seems to be back, yeah. Let's Slippery slopes. Okay, I got 6 people over there so far. Joining in now too. Website seems also to be working again. I love you, ZP. Yeah, just posted the link again. The island name is Slippery Slopes. Posted the island link again in Discord. Let's see if it works now. People are rolling in. People are rolling in. That's what we want to see. Six God is here. Perfect. Yeah. No, it's alright. It's alright. Alright, let's wait another minute and then I'm just gonna show you what I have planned here. Yeah, it's yeah, no blooms here. It's an old island. It was on featured seas for a couple of days and then it's got removed again. Think that guy didn't put new blooms in after the most recent change. Alright, got 15 people here, so let's get the ball rolling. So here I'm gonna show you slides on inclined ground. So we're starting here with a double jump right down here, speeding up to full speed. Then here we can go back, again, slide jump, back to where we started. I found this place to be cool to learn how to do this, since it's pretty easy to pull off here. Basically, you want to land around here. That's a good part to land. If you land like here, you don't get any speed at all. If you land here, that's also good, but best is like around here. So right before it gets flat again. On this specific map, basically you're starting here with a double jump, slide double jump, hold down slide and jump as soon as you touch the ground. So this again, double jump, hold slide and jump. Here to this place, because that's part of the race that we're about to run. Then from here you can run back. Here, just like on the earlier slide, you want to land around here to get the best slide out of it. Let me quickly show you the race. We're going to run this now. I'm just going to show you where the checkpoints are so you know where to go. We start here. That was a bad slide jump. Grabbing these DPs. Usually we have enough speed to make it over here. Jump on top and get back. That's the race here. If you do it right, you get it in around 16 seconds. This one was really bad. So let's run this one together as soon as the other group's finished. Gonna start it and wait for the other guys to finish first. But yeah, if you ever want to practice these slide jumps again, you can always come back to the island here, do the race, or just do them without running the race. Up to you. Alright, I think the other group should be finished in like 10 seconds. Alright, join up. Let's run this one again. Let's go. Alright, so slide, double jump, and then I hold slide, and as soon as you hit the ground, you do another slide. We're trying to pick those CPs. Then here, single jump is usually enough. Damn, no. Really cat burglar in front of me. No way. I hope he doesn't mint another NFT. No way. No. Alright, let's see. That's all I had planned for this island. Perfect. So next island will be Cat Burglar's Arena. That's where we're moving next. We'll post the link again in Discord. Here it is. Alright, so if you enter the arena, just jump down. That's where we're gonna start. Alright, so first thing that I wanted to touch on is avatar size. A lot of people think that smaller avatars like this one that I have right here that I'm using a lot are faster. Actually, they aren't faster, they just look faster. If I'm slide jumping with that little guy here, it looks like I'm really fast compared to something like the biggest one I have. They're the same speed. The small avatar just looks much faster. And now, the important thing about avatar size is you need to check out your race, what kind of size you need. For example, here on Burglar's map, there's a race called Crack the Code. And the end part, you have to go through that window here. Now, obviously, with this character, you can't make it. It's just not physically possible. If you take something like the smallest avatar, it's no problem at all. There's plenty of space. You can also use something like a medium-sized avatar like a seal. That works, but just barely. So if you're speeding up and you want to make it through, you gotta slide through. Because if you don't slide through, you're just gonna hit the wall and lose all your speed. So it's always good to check out your race before you choose your avatar. But most of the time, a small avatar works more or less in every map, while a big one doesn't always work. So gotta choose wisely. The next thing we are going to do is a big wall jump. You can follow me, and we're going to up here and stand here on the railing. What we want to do now is jump on that wall or over the wall. Now what you're going to do, you're going to jump first until you slide down the wall like this. Then you jump again. And when you jump again, hit the wall again, do a roll, and you're over the wall. Same goes if you want to go the other direction. You go here, jump, 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 roll, and you made it. That's the only way to go if you want to make that jump. There's no other way. You can do a double jump and a roll, but you're not getting high enough. You need to touch the wall, jump, jump again, hug the wall again, and do the roll if you want to get up there. And even then, if you do it too fast, you're not making the jump. But yeah, this is a good place to train this. There's a lot of races where you need to climb a little bit higher, so it's good to know, I think, if you know how it works. Jump, hug the wall, jump again, roll, and you almost make it. Now the next thing we're going to see is another kind of jumping technique that, let me see, where was that again? Yeah, around here. If you want to come here, I'm going to show you the next thing that we'll have a look at. So if we just look at this wall without the jump pad, because there was a race here in wave 1 or wave 2 where there was a blower here that helped you getting up. There was no jump pad by then. But what I'm going to show you now is the best way to get up a wall like this, because if you see a double jump doesn't work, but you can double jump and roll. If you jump high enough, you can make it. But you don't have any speed if you arrive up here. You can also do the wall jump and you have a little bit of speed, but that's not the best way. What you want to do here is you jump, roll, and jump again. Jump, roll, and jump again. You gain additional distance and additional height, and you don't want to touch the wall. So basically, you're approaching this wall like this, roll jump up, and if you do it right, you gain some of your speed. Not gonna lose it all, but you will be maintaining most of it. Like this, roll, jump, and you're up. Because if you just do it like this, you lose all your speed. So that's a technique that's used a lot in races to get higher and to keep up your speed so you don't lose it all. Approach, roll, jump, and you're on it. Roll. I think this is a good place to practice this technique. And in the earlier race, there was a blower here, so you basically had to use this while entering the blower, and you gained even more speed. And you could do the jump a little bit differently. Yeah, Cats, why did you remove the blower? Why did you put that stupid bounce pad there? Jetpack SWAT. Yeah, that's last. That's last. Gonna do some other stuff before. But the jetpack into SWAT, that's the second last thing I plan to cover. So, next thing is jumping upstairs, or a ramp in general. It's basically the same for everything. And here, luckily here in Arena, we got some big ass stairs. Now, what's the fastest way to go up there? You can walk, you can run, or jump, but that's not really fast. You can also run and do double jumps. That's not too bad, but still not the fastest way. What we want to do is what we learned now at the wall. We jump, whirl, and jump while we hold shifts to run faster. That would look like this if you do it in a race. That's the fastest way to climb upstairs or in general a ramp. Sometimes when ramps not that big, you can make the whole jump in one go, so you don't have to slow down to climb the whole thing. So yeah, jump, roll, jump, jump, roll, jump, jump, roll, jump, and we're there. Yeah, the speed tech session will be after the raffle assassin. So yeah, this is a good place to learn how to climb upstairs or platform in general fast. Now, the next thing will be the race. We're going to run the crack the code race. Just gonna quickly guide you through the race so you can have a look where we are going with this one. Back in wave 1, I think Cat had that race here, and there were more palms here, so you had to go around them. Now it seems like Cat only has his silver palms here. The race is pretty straightforward, but the thing is you have to keep up your speed as much as you can throughout the whole race, and that's how you get a good time here. Not like me losing all my time here right now. And for example here, if you want to jump out of here while you're going fast, you can do the same thing again. Jump, roll, jump, so you don't have to stop here and jump over the railing again. Then we're going to enter this one, jump to the blower, grab that one. Then here comes the part that I talked about earlier, where we had to go through the window. And then if you have enough speed, you go to the igloo here, so you can make the jump on the railing. Otherwise, you have to take a different path. Now let's run this one together. Going up. All right, let's go. So we do our slide jumps like we saw on my map. Keep slide jumping, one checkpoint to the other. We enter the cave here. We do a jump, roll out, jump, roll, jump out. Follow the CPs, get to the blower, do an early double jump. Keep bunny hopping till the window, slide through, make the jump to igloo, and get on top of the railing and as quickly as you can through the finish line. Yes. All right, that was everything for Arena. The next map will be also from Cat. It's going to be the Bounce Arena. Let me get you the link again. I ran a lot of races on Cat's maps and I learned a lot of there, so that's why I went back to show you guys what I've seen there, what I learned there. Especially in Arena, there were so many races in Arena. Cat has his old leaderboards. He minted all of them and put them on the wall behind the stairs, so you can see all his old races. There's plenty of them. I think like 6 or 7. All right, I see everyone's here already. So we will be moving up to start what we're going to learn here. You can take the jump pad there, go in here, and then this is where we're going to start. Bouncing here. Some people might remember this map from the recent time trial quest. There we were running the jump around race, pretty competitive leaderboard. So many people joined, had good times. All right, so what I wanted to touch on here is how, if you remember, in this race there were 4 checkpoints on these bounce pads. Now you could just bounce like this from one checkpoint to another, but you're losing so much time. What you can do, since every time you hit a bounce pad, your jump resets. So basically you always have a jump at your disposal after you touch a jump pad. What you can do is you touch it and jump to the next one. Jump, touch it, jump, touch it, jump, touch it, jump. Or what else can you do? You can do the roll, which I personally prefer. So you touch it, roll, touch it, roll, 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 and roll, and roll. I think that's faster because if you see when you're jumping, take a little bit longer. This specific race, it's better to just do the roll so you get those checkpoints out of the way as fast as you can. Because this takes forever. That's not how you beef. That's not how you're fast. So the next thing we can do, the race, if I remember correctly, I think the race goes over to here after you're done with the checkpoints. What you can do, can jump straight up, land here, and continue your race. Otherwise, you can also jump and roll. Oh, let me do that again. And roll on top of here. You gain a little bit of speed because you're not jumping that high and waiting for you to land down. Another thing, that's what I personally did. You do the roll and jump, so you get out of it and gain a little bit of forward momentum, and you can continue your race. For example, you going to be standing here after hitting the next checkpoint, and there's a ramp. What did we do on ramps? What did we learn earlier? We jump, roll, jump, and we can skip the ramp, basically. Because if you start jumping like this, you lose all your time and all your momentum. That's not what we want. And also jump, jump, roll, also losing momentum. And also the high wall jump that we learned about earlier on Arena, you can also practice here. This wall is even higher, so it's even harder to pull off, but here can do this one too. Jump the wall up, basically. Like this. Right, now I will be touching on the jump around race. Just gonna show you that one. Oh wait, sorry. Wanted to go in alone to show you the race first. Where is it? Here, gotta put one player. Ah, got some people joining. Well, so the thing is, we're gonna want to go to that checkpoint as fast as we can. We can go through the middle like these guys. And here you want to avoid these bounce pads, because if you touch them, just getting shot up in the end, you lose all your speed. So basically, one way to do it is land here and then work your way through this one. Then exit here and get that jump pad. Then here to the next CP. Now, what's cool about Cat's races is he often has different paths, different approaches to getting to the next CP. For example, we can see the arrows pointing up, so the next CP is on top there. Now, what would you normally do? You would go in here and jump out and grab that CP. But if you look around, you can see there are jump pads shooting you up there. So what most people did in this race to get good times was not to go up here, but they went over here, took the pad, get up here, did the jump and grabbed the CP, which was way faster than going up through the middle, because when you go up through the middle, what's happening is this. So you're coming from here, you go up here, jump, jump. You have no speed. Need to build up speed first. Still no speed, still no speed, and we're going to all these CPs and we don't really have speed. But if we come up here, we can keep up our speed, grab the CPs, and get to the next one. So that was one way to do it. So if you go into race, always look around and see what routes you can take. Yes, especially at Caratech, there's no fixed route, there's endless possibilities. For example, the next one was also kind of interesting. The CP was around here, and we had a lot of speed. So there were like 4 ways that you could do this. You could go on this jump pad and grab the CP. That was one way to do it. And then you do a 180 and go to this one. That's where the race carries on. Another way to do it was just get on top here, grab the CP, turn around, move forward. Or another way to do it, you get up here, you grab the CP, and you jump into this jump pad and get to the next one over here. There were a lot of possibilities in this race, which was really cool. I think people came up with some cool ideas. And I think in the end, the fastest way to do it, I believe, was when you go to that jump pad, grab the CP, do a 180, and get to this one, which will put you up here, jump, jump, and we go to the next one. Which gets us back in the middle. And here we can practice the technique from earlier. Roll, roll, missed that. Roll, roll. And we go out here. Do the next CP. And from here, you had again two choices to take. Next CP is there. So what could you do? You could go through this pad here and then through this one to grab the CP. Or what I think most people did was you grab the CP here, jump on the pad, turn left, jump on here, grab that one, off to the next one, jump pad, keep your momentum to the jump, next one, over the wall, and then all the way to the top, to the last bounce pad and into finish, which was really hard. All right, let's run this one together now. Going up. So yeah, at the start, try to go through the middle here. Avoid the jump pad if you can, so we can get up to the CP as fast as we can. Jump up. We go right. We take the jump pad up here because that's faster. Grab the CP here. This one, keep bunny hopping to keep up your momentum. Grab this CP and off to the next one. Now we enter the chute here. Do the rolls as early as we can so we don't lose too much speed. Roll jump out. Get a little bit of momentum already. Jump up here. Take that blower. Hold left so we can make it to this one. Do a long jump so we don't fall down. Then basically just over the wall to the top, then back into the chute. That blogger showing off again on his own island. Yeah, man. Did you guys know that cat plays on the trackpad? Probably not. He never talks about it. He keeps it a secret. Now, we go to the second last island, which will be Feather Frogs. Post the link in Discord again. On Feather Frogs, I'm going to be using the modules. Going to show you the jetpack and the balloon. Kaiba probably wants to see, yeah, Kaiba wants to see the scoreboard. Not gonna look at that. Basically, Kaiba was cheating, so he's first place now, and I just let him be. Yeah, definitely. Don't trust Kaiba. Kaiba coming in always with the excuses. Now the voice isn't working. I can't believe it. Right, I think most people should be here now. So here we can, it's a good race to practice what I call the balloon drop technique. So basically when you jump and go into balloon, you have a certain speed and you lose a little bit of it. It's not really fast. If you have a balloon and you want to go fast, you press it, release it, press, release. Or you just do a big drop and press it. As you can see, you go really fast like this. Just gotta watch out for your stamina because it's gonna run out pretty quick if you lose it all the time, because that's 10 another 10, and even more. But yeah, that's one way to do this race, but there's another way that's faster that I'm going to show you now. What you need for this is a jetpack and a sword. And a race, of course. Now, if you have the jetpack and you press F, you just go up. If you run, you get a little bit of forward momentum. And if you slash, you move a little bit, while if you hold up, you get a bigger boost from it. Now, if we were to combine these two things, if you hold your slash, release it, and press F, you can combine these two. Now, if you release it, if you press F too early, you're just going up. That's not what we want. You hold it, release it, and press F, and you get an awesome boost, like really fast. And if you do those bunny hops that we saw earlier, you can just keep going. It's pretty hard to get the timing right. Takes a lot of practice, but if you get the hang of it, you should be able to pull it off pretty consistently. Sometimes it's just better to let go of it too late than too early, because if you just do it too early, you're just going up. While if you're doing too late, you still get a boost, but not as much. So that's what you have to learn here. And if you get it right, it's pretty cool. I think it's one of my favorite techniques. This place is also where I learned about it when I had my dispute here with Kaiba, going back all the time, racing against each other. So yeah, that's that. Let's run this one together. Where is it here? Can join up. So this race we start with a slide jump into the balloon and do the drop off to get to the next platform as fast as we can, unless someone kills us. Then from here we hold our slash and press F in the at the right moment, so we get to the next TP pretty fast. That way you can jump from platform to platform. See, if you release it too early, you're just going up. That's not what you want. One nice boost out of it. Because if you ever happen to pick up the balloon, can always use the balloon to do this race, but it's definitely faster with the jetpack, because at first this race only had a gun, if I remember correctly, so you couldn't use the jetpack sword technique. But after they added swords into it, you could pull this one off. So there's some of the leaderboard times are still with the balloons only, while the top times are now with the jetpack. And if you ever want to practice this again, I think this is a great place to do this. Now let's go to the last map. Just one last quick little thing, and then that's all I had to say. The next one will be at Yoshiwara district by Zio. Oh, forgot to copy the link. I'll post it soon. Amadeus will be the new Galaska and Glyphol. Let me just copy the link for those who can't find it. This one I picked to show you the boost module because this was used in this race, and I think it's also a good place to test this out. Just get up here because gotta get here first. So the boost module, that's the one right here. If you hold F, get a boost, release, and you can keep going. Get up to maximum speed, and you're going to bunny hop like we saw on my island first to keep your momentum. Now the cool thing with the boost is you can release it, and if you turn the camera, you can still move around if ever you have to do some crazy movement mid-air, but it's not recommended because you lose some of your speed. It's best to just do it more or less in a straight line. And also the booster recognizes what jump you last did. So if we want to go up there, what I always like to do, I just do a single jump, hold F, release, and press F again. Like sometimes it makes sense to keep that second jump if you don't make it to where you want to go. Like for example, the race here ends, yeah, the race here ends by dropping down here, and here you hold F. And now if you were to run into this red thing here, and you still have one jump left, you can jump over it, and maybe that's gonna save you your race. And then you would just fly straight into the finish. And I think that's more or less everything to say about this particular module. Just gotta also watch out for your stamina. It also consumes a lot. But if you have a long straight line where you can use the speed, it's always good to hold up as long as you can and then release. You can also just quickly tap it, but that's not giving you a lot of speed. Might be useful in some scenarios, but most of the time, just going full speed, release, bunny hop, and do your thing. Now, just gonna show you the end of the race, and then we are going to run this one together as well. So the race starts here, we go up here. Here we grab the module, jump here, grab that CP, next one. Oh wait, what the fuck? No, I went the wrong way. We come from this side. Here, jump here to that CP, run down here. Now here, it's also better to use a little bit of a smaller avatar because it's getting pretty tight in here. Because here, don't have a lot of space. And if you have something bigger, also not a lot of headroom, so you're gonna bump your head here otherwise all the time. Here we have pretty long straight lines, so it makes sense to use the module as often as we can. Basically, you bunny hop to the next one, get out here and use it again to grab the CP. Just gotta make sure you got the right angle because if we hit the wall here, just gonna fall down like I did now. But what you can do is if you're like around here, can hit the railing, but you're going to make the jump. Because if you exit this building and you don't have the right angle, it doesn't matter. Race continues here to the middle. This CP, this CP. Yeah, at the end we do the drop down, load up, jump, do the double jump, next CP, and into the finish. All right, let's run this one together. think we still have a couple of people in a game. Oh yeah, now is your time to shine, Kaiba. Show us what number one can do here. But no pressure though. Is he even here? Ah, he must be another shot. Damn. Where you at, Kaiba? Right, let's run this. So yeah, flight jump into the jump pad, into the bounce pad, all the way up. Grab this one and make sure you keep your momentum. Use the boost again, speed up. Same thing here. And one last time here. To the middle, keep one jump, just in case you don't make it. To the end, drop down, we still have one jump. So if we were to hit something, still have an option to escape. I think Yoshiwara District is a good place where you can learn how to use the boost module because it has a lot of wide open spaces where you can just mess around with it. Oh yeah, that's about it. That's everything I had planned for today. Any more questions maybe? Anything you want to check again, ask, see? Scoreboard? No, Kaiba, it's a race workshop. We don't show scoreboards.